Hey growers, you're watching SmartFarm documentary. Vietnam has become the undisputed global leader in the cashew industry. Every year, the country processes millions of tons of cashew nuts and supplies. More than 60% of the world's cashew kernels, making it the largest exporter of processed cashews worldwide. Cashews are not only a popular snack, but also a valuable agricultural commodity, packed with nutrients such as healthy fats, protein, vitamins, and minerals. Their rising global demand has driven Vietnam to build one of the most advanced cashew processing industries in the world. Behind every handful of cashews lies a long journey from carefully cultivated orchards and patient harvest seasons to complex industrial processing systems that transform raw nuts into premium food products. Today we explore the fascinating journey of cashews in Vietnam, from planting and caring for cashew trees to harvesting, processing, and delivering this nutritious snack to markets across the globe. Cashew production begins with the cultivation of the Anacardium occidentale, the tropical tree that produces cashew apples and nuts. Although originally native to Brazil, cashew trees have adapted extremely well to Southeast Asia, particularly in Vietnam's warm and dry regions. Farmers begin by selecting high-quality seeds with strong germination rates and good disease resistance. These seeds are planted in soil that has been carefully prepared with organic fertilizers, such as compost and manure, to provide the nutrients required for healthy tree development. Cashew trees thrive in well-drained sandy or loamy soils with moderate rainfall. Planting usually takes place at the beginning of the rainy season, allowing the young seedlings to establish strong root systems while moisture levels are naturally high. After planting, the trees require several years of careful maintenance. Farmers must monitor soil moisture, remove weeds, and occasionally prune branches to encourage healthy growth and improve airflow through the canopy. Cashew trees are relatively resilient crops. But they still require protection from pests and fungal diseases. Farmers often combine traditional agricultural knowledge with modern pest management techniques to maintain healthy orchards. Patience is essential in cashew farming. It typically takes 5 to 7 years for cashew trees to mature and begin producing fruit. Once mature, the trees produce distinctive cashew apples with a kidney-shaped nut attached to the bottom. Over the next 2 to 3 months, the nuts ripen fully before naturally falling to the ground, signaling that harvest season has begun. Unlike many other crops, cashew nuts are usually harvested after they fall from the tree naturally. Farmers walk through the orchards collecting the fallen fruits and separating the nuts from the cashew apples. Each nut is protected by a hard shell that contains the edible kernel inside. The raw nuts are gathered into sacks and transported from the orchards to drying areas. Before entering processing facilities, the raw cashew nuts must first be dried. One of the most traditional and effective drying methods is sun drying. Farmers spread the nuts in thin layers on clean surfaces, often over plastic sheets, and allow them to dry under direct sunlight for several hours, or even several days. Drying helps reduce moisture content and prevents the nuts from spoiling during storage and transportation. Once the nuts reach the appropriate dryness level, they are packed and transported to cashew processing factories. The real transformation of cashews happens inside processing facilities where raw nuts are converted into edible kernels. The first stage in the factory is cleaning. Machines known as destoners and cleaning units remove dirt, sandstones, and other debris from the raw cashew nuts. This step ensures that only high-quality nuts continue through the production line. Next comes the roasting or steaming stage. Heat treatment softens the shells and makes them easier to crack while also enhancing the flavor of the kernels. Modern facilities often use hot air roasting systems that maintain consistent temperatures throughout the process. After heating, the nuts are cooled and transferred to shelling machines. These machines carefully crack the hard shells to extract the kernels inside. Shelling is one of the most critical steps in cashew processing because the shells contain natural oils that can stain or damage the edible kernel. Specialized equipment separates shells from kernels while minimizing contact between them. The kernels are then transported through conveyors into sorting machines that classify them based on size, shape, and quality. Advanced grading systems often use sensors or cameras to ensure precise sorting. In some facilities, additional drying and conditioning processes are performed to stabilize the kernels and enhance their texture and shelf life. Once the kernels are cleaned and graded, they move to the final stages of processing. The thin outer skin surrounding the kernel is removed through a peeling process. After peeling, the kernels are carefully inspected and sorted again to meet strict international export standards. Cashews are categorized into different grades depending on size and appearance. Whole kernels, broken pieces, and specialty grades are separated into different product lines. Before packaging, many facilities perform fumigation treatments to eliminate insects or pests that could damage the product during storage and transportation. Finally, the cashew kernels are packaged in airtight containers designed to protect them from moisture, air, and contamination. These sealed packages help preserve freshness and maintain quality during international shipping. The finished products are then distributed to supermarkets, food manufacturers, and global markets where cashews are used in snacks, desserts, sauces, and plant-based foods. Vietnam's success in the global cashew industry is the result of the dedication of millions of farmers, factory workers, engineers, and agricultural specialists. Cashew farming supports many rural communities by providing stable employment and income. At the same time, the development of modern processing factories has turned Vietnam into a global hub for cashew processing technology. The industry also demonstrates how agriculture and industry can work together. Farmers produce the raw crop, while advanced machinery and skilled labor transform it into high-value food products. Through constant innovation, Vietnamese producers continue to improve efficiency, reduce waste, and maintain high international quality standards. From tropical orchards to modern processing factories, the journey of cashews is a story of patience, technology, and global trade. Farmers spend years nurturing cashew trees before the nuts are ready to harvest. After collection, the nuts undergo a series of precise processing steps: drying, roasting, shelling, sorting, and packaging before they reach consumers. What begins as a small nut growing beneath a cashew apple eventually becomes one of the world's most popular snacks. The next time you enjoy a handful of cashews, remember the long journey behind them. A journey shaped by hard-working farmers, advanced processing technology, and a global agricultural industry that connects orchards in Vietnam to tables around the world.